Hello there. This is episode 4, the final episode of We Say Yes Hour. I am Maureen Clement, and I have the pleasure to be joined by 3 entrepreneurs from the STEM store, the first of its kind in Trinidad and Tobago. Let's welcome first Jada Marie Hall, the owner of the store, who is a scientist. We met Jada Marie in the first episode. Remember the arrow that changed directions, switching directions? That's Jada Marie.
Hello.
We also have on set Kayla Lewis, who we met in the last episode, engineering. Kayla is an artist and an engineer.
Hi.
And Kaden Hull, a musician and technologist. And we spoke with him in episode 2.
Glad to be here.
All right, great. So welcome all. Today we are looking at the M in STEM. We've reached to that final letter, which is mathematics. So tell me, do you use mathematics in each of your daily lives? Kayla?
Yes, I do. Remember that I'm an artist and an engineer, so I specialize in making stuff that move. Okay, so with that, I measure all the time. And one has to be precise to ensure that the parts fit together to get the motion one desires. So yeah, I use maths all the time. I have to estimate the amount of material I would need for each project. So I'm multiplying, subtracting, dividing, adding all the time.
Interesting. And what about you, Kaden?
Well, for me, that is also a yes because I work with music, which itself is a language that is understood and appreciated by everyone. But what most people don't know is that music is very mathematical and more so digital music. We use fractions and decimals to apportion parts of beats and songs to create interesting rhythms. And technology, especially computer technology, is all about programming, which is basically translating everything into the binary system, which is more maths.
Wow. So who would have thought that? So Jada Marie, is mathematics a part of your daily existence?
Well, I am an entrepreneur and I run a business. So I must budget and determine profit or loss and work out costs daily. So my use of mathematics is more on the money side. So some accounting as well as estimating, which requires some mental math.
It seems that you all truly practice the integrated approach, like what STEM is about. So I can see everything coming together. But mental maths? What exactly do you mean?
Calculating some things quickly.
Like estimating, which is rounding a figure to an approximate idea of something.
I'm multiplying, dividing by 10 and multiples of 10.
Or multiplying by 9 or numbers with 9.
I'm multiplying by 11.
And adding or subtracting 2 fractions quickly.
Wait, you all can all do these things mentally?
Certainly.
Very easy when you know the shortcuts.
There are shortcuts?
Yes, and we can show them to you.
Well, I'm numerically challenged, hopeless really. I don't think I'll be able to do any of these because I can't work with numbers greater than 10.
Well, we can show you an easy method using, multiplying 2 two-digit numbers.
It's very visual.
Game?
Game, we on.
So let's take 2 random numbers, say 21 by 43. We are going to draw it out so you can easily visualize it. 21 consists of 2 and 1. So draw 2 diagonal lines first, leave a space, and draw 1 diagonal line parallel to it, just above it. So that represents 21, right?
Yeah, did that.
The second number is 43, which consists of 4 and a 3. So you draw 4 diagonal lines perpendicular to the ones you drew for 21. Then draw 3 similar lines a little lower and more to the right, leaving a little space also.
What's perpendicular mean?
It forms a right angle.
Perpendicular means
Oh, crossing.
Yeah.
All right, so far so good.
Okay, so we're almost done. Now we're interested in wherever the lines intersect or cross. So we will group them into 3 groups. We have a left group, there's a left group, a right group, and the 2 groups in the center will group together like this.
All right. So a left group, a middle group. So the 2 sets is a middle, right?
Yes.
And the group on the right, okay.
Now just count the points where the lines intersect or cross. For the group on the left, there are 8 points, right? 8 next to your equal sign. For the group on the right, there are 3 points. So write 3 to the right of the 8, leaving a space for the center digit.
All right. So 8 on the left, 3 on the right. Okay.
Okay. So the group in the middle has 6 below and 4 points on top. So 6 plus 4 is 10. Write 10 in the space between the 8 and the 3. Now, this space is only for 1 digit, but you have 2. So leave the 0 in the space and add 1 to the 8, making it 93.
Here is the answer using a calculator.
Wow. I got the same thing. I'm surprised. You're kidding me. So, all right, that was much more fun than just using numbers and faster than if I was calculating it on my own.
Well, you know that multiplication is compound addition.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, 2 times 3 really means 2 added 3 times.
Okay, so if I was doing 21 by 43, then I'm adding 21 43 times?
Correct. You're catching on.
Oh, okay. Well, let's do another one. Hold on.
You call the numbers.
Just now, let me get a new paper here. Right. All right, let's go. I call any numbers? Okay. What about 37 by 58?
Okay, 37 by 58, you go through. Let's see if you understand.
All right, so let me see. I will write the number 37 by 58. All right, so 37 is 3 and 7. So I need 3 diagonal lines, skinnier lines, just so. So 3 diagonal lines on the left and 7 on the right. A lot of lines. And then 58 is 5 and 8. So I'm crossing these lines with 5 on top and 8 below, right?
Yeah, good.
All right, so then I'm grouping them into 3 groups. The one on the left, the 2 in the middle, and the one on the right, right?
So in this case, because you have 2-digit numbers, you must overlap them, placing them, and add the ones that overlap.
Well, okay, just now let me count my digits first. So on the left, I have 15. Oh, on the right, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 7, 8, 56. So I have 56 dots. To count all these dots. And then in the middle, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 by 5. That's 35. I know that one. So 35. On top, and on the bottom I have 1, 2, 3, 7 by 3, that's 21. So I write 15 on the left, 56 on the right, and 21 is in the middle, right? So I put the added 21 with the 35 first. So let me add that 21 and 35, and I get 56. Another 56. So I put that in the middle. Underneath, it says to put it underneath, and one step to the right.
Just not to interrupt anything, but just make sure you're comfortable.
You can't lose, right?
Oh, sorry, it's 8. It's 24. So it's 24. I count wrong. So it's 59 in the middle. Okay, so let me fix that on my paper. So I put the 15, I put the 59 starting on an 85 of the 15, and then I put the 56 starting on an 89, right? Of the 5. So then add that, right? So
Yes.
I would have 6 at the end. 9 and 5 is 14 and 1. 5 and 5 make 10 and 1, 11. So my answer is 2 and 4 6s. Yeah.
Here,
2
yes,
and 4 6, is
and
that
here-
correct?
Yes. And here is your answer on the calculator.
All right. All right. Very good. All right. That's brilliant. I mean, I could have never do this before. I only used to use calculators for everything, but now I can use my pencil. I feel like a mathematician. Very good. All right. So that's now starting to make some sense. I kind of like STEM after all.
STEM and its derivatives, STEAM and STREAM, make learning much more fun.
Remember that STEM integrates or bring together concepts or ideas in different disciplines or areas of study to build or innovate new skills.
Well, that sums it up nicely. Folks, you have been viewing the VCS Hour of STEM, where we have been chatting for the last 4 weeks with 3 STEM entrepreneurs, Jada Marie Hull, Kaden Hull. Well, y'all related, by the way?
Yes, we are family.
Oh, nice, nice. And Kayla Lewis, a scientist, a technologist, and an engineer. Thank you for coming. I thoroughly enjoyed learning more about STEM.
Thank you for having us.
It was my pleasure.
Thanks again.
So that's all, folks. Remember, we say yes.